there are things in the world called natural disasters. Does anybody know what a natural disaster is? What is a natural disaster, Maxine?
It's when something naturally comes out in nature.
When something naturally comes out in nature, right? And disaster, that word, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. So natural disasters that we get in Florida might be hurricanes. Florida really gets a lot of the hurricanes and tornadoes, and we are equipped and we know how to handle these national disasters. Yes?
What about tsunamis?
Tsunamis don't happen in Florida. They don't happen in Miami. Tsunamis really happen.
They happen in Hawaii.
So let's talk about it. What are some other types of natural disasters, Sam, that we know about? Angie?
If you live in like the cold, like Pittsburgh, like there might be blizzards.
Blizzards? What else? What other ones, Sophia?
What about like the desert has sandstorms?
Sandstorms? Adam?
Those things that blow everything down with wind.
Yeah. Or tornadoes.
Okay. Dustin?
No.
Earthquakes. Absolutely. Yes.
Wildfires.
Wildfires.
Rainstorms.
And there's also volcanoes. Those are natural disasters.
Wait, what about rainstorms?
Rainstorms, but rainstorms don't really
Do anything.
They can't really, they're not as
make a
lethal.
flood.
They can flood. You're right. Flood, it's a natural disaster.
Eagle Mountain.
If we were to rank different types of natural disasters, there are some that are worse and some depending on the strength of it. Now, here on the west side of the United States, in California, we are now focused on the city of Los Angeles, where is home to the Chargers and the Rams. I know that a lot of you know this already, but right now they are suffering a massive national disaster. There have been wildfires that have broken out in the city of Los Angeles and have burned people's houses down. People woke up one day in their home, made breakfast, and the next day they had nothing. It was gone.
No.
The stadium I don't think has been touched, but a lot of the surrounding areas have been. Stadium is right in Inglewood, it looks like. Inglewood. This is where the stadium is. Okay? If we zoom out, you look here, all of these red areas, those are fires that are happening. And not just a bonfire that you're going to make s'mores in. Yep, right now. They are wildfires. This entire area is right now on fire. But we're going to watch a little video. I know it's scary. I know that it's not something just kind of like when we talked about Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans. I know it's a lot, but these are real life things that happen to real life people, and this is happening right now in the state of California.
This morning, the firestorm officials had feared.
I know that was a heavy video, and that was a lot.
I'm so glad the guy got to his dog.
I know.
I am so glad.
I want to ask you first how you are feeling after seeing that.
Scared.
Scared? Why?
And it probably killed children because it burned the school.
Well, thankfully, as you saw from the video, people were evacuating. People were able to evacuate once the fire was rapidly starting to move. Could they do anything about their homes burning down? No. So they had to grab whatever they could. Some people imagine. So it's a lot, but what that guy said, it's the power of community and helping one another and helping. Pets? Right. What if they had pets? What if it's scary but it's real and it's life and it's happening, but what can we do and how does this start? Because there is a way to help prevent it, like with hurricanes, after Hurricane Andrew, because we talked about Hurricane Andrew and Hurricane Katrina. What did they do after those hurricanes?
They started rebuilding.
They started rebuilding, but did they rebuild the same way?
No, they put stronger windows.
Stronger windows, right?
Miami for Hurricane Andrew.
Right, Miami for Hurricane Andrew. Stronger hurricane impact windows, right? More drainage for floods, and a lot of those things to help. Because it's not like you can't help stop it. The thing with natural disasters is you can't tell Mother Nature, hey, not today, we're not ready for you, right? You can't tell Mother Nature what to do. Mother Nature's gonna decide on her own. She's not a person, but you know what I mean. Mother Nature's gonna do what Mother Nature does, and there's no way to stop these things from happening, but we can try to prevent it from getting like this, or like hurricanes. We can't prevent a Category 5 hurricane from coming. I can't stop that as much as I'd love to, but we can be prepared if it does come.
Fires
So
burn.
this is going to teach you how they start. And there's a lot of other people that are just like us. I mean, high schools are burning down. Imagine one day you come to school, and the next day your school is not there anymore. Everything in this classroom is gone.
No!
Right. If the Rams play in Inglewood here, and the Fires are coming over here, why might they have moved the game to somewhere else?
Because the stadium was on fire.
The stadium could have caught on fire. What else? We saw the images. We saw the videos of the streets.
Cannot go outside.
Do you think it's safe for somebody to fly into Los Angeles right now and drive around in the car and go to the game and go to a hotel when right now this city is suffering and this city is in distress? Do you think that that's a great idea?
No.
And it's nearly
Do you think that they're
broken.
celebrating over here in Los Angeles?
No.
No. And it's not safe. It is not safe to invite people to come here, to have people come here. So they moved the game. They are borrowing, right? And that's what makes the NFL one big family with things like this, because this happened with the Buffalo Bills game one year. Their stadium was so overflowed, like there was a massive blizzard, another natural disaster, and it was unsafe for players, for fans, for anybody to get to the stadium. It was so bad that they moved the game to another stadium. That's what they moved to the Lions Stadium. The Lions allowed the Bills to borrow their stadium. They are moving the game
To Arizona.
to Arizona. The Rams are going from here to here. Which direction are they traveling?
And the Vikings.
Which direction are they traveling? East. Okay? They're traveling east to the Arizona Cardinals Stadium.
And the Vikings.
The Vikings are also traveling. Well, imagine, the Rams are the ones, this is not just like a regular season game, this is the playoffs. And what did we talk about with the playoffs? The great thing about the playoffs is you get home field advantage.
And they were supposed to get home.
Do the Rams get home field advantage anymore?
No.
No, they're playing in a location that is not theirs. They're playing in a stadium that is not theirs. Locker rooms that are not theirs. And think about it. The Rams and the Cardinals are rivals. They're in the same division. Okay? Okay, but what I'm saying is it is bigger. What's happening, this natural disaster, is bigger than a rivalry. How do you think that might affect some of the players going into this game? Even though their game is now moved to a safer place, how might this affect them mentally? How might this affect them mentally when they're trying to prepare for a playoff game? They're trying to win this playoff game. How might this affect them?
They might be worried about their home.
They might be worried about their homes. Worried about their families. Maybe they have families that live there. Maybe some of their kids go to school there. Worried about where their kids are going to go to school. So while the Vikings, nothing happened to the Vikings, but the Vikings were traveling anyways, right? You guys were traveling either to California, and I are just moving to Arizona. Nothing is happening in their home turf to worry about. But the Rams now have a lot of extra baggage that they're carrying with them. It's not just we leave California and we forget about it. This is still ongoing, right? So think about those things. And it's kind of crazy, right? So not just that, even though the Chargers weren't hosting a playoff game, they still have a game this weekend. So even though they're traveling to Texas anyways,
I have a game.
they're still traveling with baggage too. They're still leaving their home that is in a lot of distress. I mean, they probably were evacuated anyways, a lot of them. They probably have been evacuated. But imagine them thinking about this and thinking about the wildfires while they have to go win a game. So it's not just the Rams, it is also the Chargers. I forgot they were even in the playoffs. There are two teams that are now this extra layer of baggage, extra layer of things that they have to work through in order to win this game. Yes.
Why would you forget you're in the playoffs?
The Niners aren't in the playoffs, but the San Francisco is up here. The Wildfires are down here, so it hasn't affected you. As we're watching this weekend, let's keep our thoughts and prayers with the city of Los Angeles and these players.